Hi there, I'm Eddie. Thanks for practicing yoga with me today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give my video a thumbs up. Thank you. Hello and welcome everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for practicing today. Let's have a really fabulous practice together. I always look forward to it so much. No matter what's going on in my world or what's going on in my head, the moment when I get down on the mat, when I'm teaching, when I'm practicing, that is the best moment. That's the moment that I come into focus. That's the moment that my mind starts to become clear. And there's something just about the simple conditioning, the habit of bringing yourself to your mat and knowing that what you do in this space, in these, however many that is, the 8 or 10 square feet of space, the mind is conditioned to respond, to become clear and to become open and to start to feel free. So it's a wonderful place to be. It's a wonderful time to spend together, and I'm happy that you're here. If anybody is new, please go at your own pace. Take it easy when you need to. If you've got an injury, take it easy when you need to. Okay, so we're going to start just a little bit differently. I began like this in my class yesterday, and I want to do it today with just a little bit of mindfulness before we go into the practice. So what I'd like you to do is sit up tall, open your hands up on your knees, or you could keep them in your lap, whatever you like. Let your palms face up. You can join your thumb and your first finger if you like. So feel that sense of receptivity right now. The palms are receptive. Just the whole body is in a state of receptivity. I'm going to ask you to begin for just about half a minute, opening up your ears and just listening to the sounds in your environment, including my voice. Hear the sounds in your environment with no reaction. Just relaxing as you take in the soundscape. So no reason to push against anything. If someone's hammering or if a siren's going by, in a neutral state, there's no reason to push against. And now I'm going to ask you to just bring your attention inward a little bit more. I want you to witness your breath flowing in and out of your body. And perhaps you're going to bring it to your nose, or maybe you're going to bring it to your belly. Just notice the breath. Sounds will still be there. In and out. And lastly, I'm going to ask you to take your awareness just for about another half minute. Bring it to the inside of your forehead as if you're looking into a screen. And sit with neutrality and notice any thoughts that pass through your mind. If a thought arises, just notice it and let it go. And now begin to deepen your breath consciously. Inhale deeply and exhale your breath out. Do that 3 or 4 more times. Inhale and exhale as deeply as you can. That simple little meditation, maybe 2 minutes, is all about recognizing that part of you is a quiet, still, peaceful witness, undisturbed. Inhale deeply, hold your breath. While you're holding your breath, bring your hands together at your heart. We are going to chant the mantra Om, exhaling Om. Again, inhale. And one more time, inhale. Very good. Take a nice deep breath in and out, everybody. When you open your eyes, interlace your fingers, press them forward, round your back, let your head go. So I love that little meditation. This morning I did it and extended it to about 15 minutes, about 5 minutes on each one of those 3 parts that we did for 30 or 45 seconds today. It's a powerful, powerful meditation. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, lift yourself, pull your arms back, lift your heart nice and high. Let's call today's class Becoming the Witness. Becoming the Witness. Recognizing that part of ourself is always in a state of calm, is always in a state of peace. Sounds don't have to bother you. Thoughts don't have to bother you. Take your right arm, reach it out and over your ear. Take about 5 breaths right here, just fanning the side of your body open. Breathing deeply. I've told this story so often, but I'll share it again. Exhale, fold forward. I have some clients, private clients that live in Beverly Hills. And you'd think, oh, you live in Beverly Hills, you spent so much money on a house, it's going to be peaceful. There's so much construction in Beverly Hills. Every house is being torn down and redone and rebuilt. And sometimes we'll meditate and we'll just listen to jackhammers. And that's the focal point. Come on all the way up and go to the other side. And it can actually become very soothing to listen to something that in another sense could get you disturbed, but to listen without any reaction, and then it just becomes a focal point for your mind. Go ahead and take your top hand, bring it down so you've got a little bit more depth in that side stretch. So the witness is not in a reactive state of being. It's just watching. It's just noticing. It's just awareness, pure awareness. Inhale, come on all the way up. Take a twist. Go ahead. It doesn't matter which direction you fold or which direction you twist, rather. Good. Come on back through the center. So if you want peace, if you want to find peace, if you want to find quiet, if you want to find ease in your life, don't look for your outside world to change, to conform to you. Don't even expect your mind necessarily to always cooperate. Just step back to the part of you that is in stillness right now. The part of you that's peaceful right now. It doesn't have to wait for the jackhammering to stop. Come on back through the center. Take a deep breath in and out. Ah, lovely. Come forward onto your hands and your knees and push yourself into your first downward facing dog. Now, if anybody wants child's pose, go ahead and sit back in child's pose. But if you can come into downward facing dog, come into it and then just start to explore what's going on with my legs. What's going on with my spine? What's going on in my shoulders? What's going on in my mind? Give it about 3 or 4 or 5 more deep breaths there. And you can hear that warm, resonant ujjayi breath that I am making. Sounds like Darth Vader breathing. That's a wonderful sound that absorbs your active mind in it. Let's come forward. We're going to get into our plank pose. Take a nice deep breath in. You could drop your knees if you want. We are coming down all the way to the floor. We're going to stretch our belly out and get our hands right underneath our shoulders. Elbows are going to pull into the side of your body. And now inhale, lift your heart high. And exhale, come on down. Do it again. Inhale up. Exhale down. And up. Good. Take it down. And last time. Inhale, bring it up. Shoulders relax. Spine is open. Hang out here and breathe. Now you want it to burn a little bit. You're going to pull your elbows into the side. You're going to push your elbows down as you lift your spine higher. So it's got to have some dynamism to it, dynamic energy. One more. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come on down. Now bring your forearms on the ground. Take your right arm, wrap it across the front of your body. Bend your left knee, reach back, catch your foot, and give it a squeeze. We're going for our quadricep. We're going to do a lot with our quadriceps today, the front of your thigh. Good. Let's take one more right there. And then let's go to side two. You're going to bend that knee, pull that right heel in. Again, I'm just propped up on that left arm. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Put your hands down. Take it back to downward facing dog. Good. Again, becoming the witness. Shifting yourself into neutral. Holding this posture with a sense of neutrality, a neutral mind, balanced breath. Releasing any reactivity. One more. Look to the front, bend your knees, lightly step or jump your feet forward to the top of your mat. We're going to open and fold all the way down. This is a half sun salutation. Arms come out, chest comes up tall. Exhale, hands at your heart, and let's flow. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold it down. So you could bend your knees, touch your shins, the feet, the floor, open, look to the front. Exhale, fold to your legs. Sweep out, come up, inhale. Exhale to your heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Look forward and open. And fold. So we want to find rhythm here. Inhale, sweep it out. I got rhythm. Hands at your heart. Exhale. I got music. Let's go again. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale, fold. Look to the front. And exhale down into your legs. Now relax your head. Shake it out. You still have rhythm, but the rhythm is now found in the breath. Let's take about 5 or 6 more slow breaths in and out. You're looking for balance.
And in balance, there's neutrality. Let's take 2 more. And 1 more. Very good. Bend your knees if you like. Sweep your arms out. Come on all the way up to this top and bring your hands down right at your heart. Okay, so you're still going to keep your feet about 6 or 8 inches apart. We're going to do eagle arms in chair pose today. Some of you might take it all the way to the full balance, but maybe not. Arms are out. Right arm is going to wrap under the left arm, and you're going to twine your wrists and your arms up. Now, if you can't do that, just wrap the right arm underneath and reach for your opposite shoulder. But twine it as best as you can. Bend yourself down, lift your chest up, lift your elbows up here. Okay? Now, most of us, I think, are probably just going to stay right here. If you want to go to full eagle pose, cross your right thigh over your left thigh and balance on one foot. Totally fine. We'll do about 5 more breaths. Shoulders down, elbows lift. One more. And inhale, sweep it all the way up. And release it out just a little bit. Roll your shoulders a couple of times. Arms are going to come straight out to the side, and left arm twines under the right. Again, if you can't twine all the way, just reach for your opposite shoulder. Left arm under the right, twine that baby up, wind your hands, lift your elbows, sink down nice and low, tuck the tail under. Let's do about 3 more. And 1 more. Very good. Inhale, come on up to the top. And exhale, let's bring it down right together at the heart. We are ready for a little bit of a flow. Inhale, your hands come up. Exhale, fold down. Now you take it easy if you need to. You can always do child's pose. Look to the front, step or jump yourself back and lower. Now you could drop those knees, you could hover. I'm going to do up dog, straight arms, thighs lift, back bend, downward dog for 5. Good. Feel the yin and the yang of your breath, the inhale and the exhale, the active, the release, the effort, the surrender. Witness it. Good. 1 more. Looking forward as you inhale, bend your knees, lightly step or jump, get to the front, open your spine, fold all the way down. Arms out, chest coming up, and hands down and together at your heart. Let's do that again, everybody. Inhale, lift to the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Looking forward. Gently step or jump yourself back. Again, drop your knees if you like. Leave the push-up off if you need. Into the back bend. And we go back, downward facing dog. Hold it here. Again, from a neutral state of mind, you'll witness your muscles burning without reacting to it. If you were hurting yourself, you would witness it and you would come down to your knees without reacting to it. Witnessing your breath. Witnessing thoughts that might pass through your head. Without the reactivity. Look forward. Bend your knees. Lightly step or jump yourself forward and open. Folding down, sweep out. Come on, all the way up. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And fold. Exhale down. Very nice. Look to the front. Gently step or jump yourself back. Move through. Now, these are just our basic sun salutations, and we're going to do 4 of them with a little 5-breath pause in between, and then we'll come into some standing work. Imagine your body starting to become transparent, and the breath is like wind, like vapor, flowing through that transparent structure. See yourself in that way. Look so deeply within. See that energy move. One more. Looking to the front, gently step or jump to the front, open halfway, fold it down, sweep out, come up. Now, if you were tired, you could also just stay standing in mountain pose for a moment. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold it down. Let's look forward. This is our last sequence like this. Lowering, exhale, back bend, and we go back to downward facing dog. Really good. Okay, I'm going to give you a moment to kind of work your shoulders in a different way. Come on down onto your hands and your knees. Do a few rounds of cat-cow. That's chest up. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, round your back. Very good. Come to neutral. Take your left hand, rotate the fingers inward. Just take that left hand, turn it in. Take the right arm, thread it under as far as it'll go. Maybe your head's resting down on the ground, and I'm just reaching with my fingertips, even kind of wiggling my fingertips, reaching, pulling towards the wall to my left. And by doing that, I'm trying to get under my shoulder blade, making space between the ribs and the scapula. One more. And come on back through the center. Same thing, if both of your hands are down, right hand turns in just a little bit, left hand threads all the way under, really, really far. Drop my shoulder, drop my head, twist. Mm. Mm. One more. And slowly come on all the way back. Put your hands on the floor, everybody. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet, back to your feet, back to your feet. Look forward and open halfway. Fold all the way to the legs. We're at the back of our mat. Sweep out, come up, and when you finish that, step your legs and your feet together to touch and release your hands down by your side and stand up nice and tall. Deep breath in and out. Okay, we're going to start this with a lunge. You're going to take your right foot, step it forward. Your left foot is going to step back, and you're going to be up in a high lunge. Now, if you can't do the high lunge because you're a little wobbly, spin your back foot flat and make it warrior one. That's okay too. Take a nice deep breath right here. Good. Now start to give me a little bit of a back bend. Open your chest, open your heart. Maybe look towards the sky. Very good. Take your hands, bring them down and together at your heart. Look at that right foot for just a moment, your front foot. What we're going to do is take the back foot and we're going to step it off the mat, off the right side of the mat. We're going to step it forward. If you want to watch me, check it out. I'm going to take my back foot, step it forward. I'm on my toes and I'm going to squat.
My legs are crossed. Lift your chest up. It's a really good leg strengthener here. Breathe. If you want to try and take your arms to the ceiling, you can do that as well. They could stay at your heart, whatever you like. 3 more breaths. Let's do it. Come on. One more. Neutral. Slowly take that foot, step it back into the lunge. Hands go up, touch the floor, step back. Now, some of you may want to do the push-up cycle. Some of you may not. Really good. We're coming out of it in the exact same way. Walk your hands back, back, back. Put your hands on your shins, open up, fold down, sweep to the top. Step your feet together, mountain pose. Good. Let's go right on to the second side and then we'll take a moment. Let's go forward. Nice big step with the left foot. Step back with the right foot. Hands come up to the sky. So let's get low in the pose. Tuck the tail under and breathe. And some of you may feel a little tired. You may feel a little bit out of shape, whatever it is. It's no different than listening to a jackhammer. So you need to witness your body in the moment and release your reaction. So if you're tired and you need to come down without reacting. Give me a back bend. If you're tired but you think, you know what, I can do this, then just let go of the part of you that says, this burns, this hurts. Just let go of the reaction. One more. Witness it burning. That's fine. Deep breath in. Hands down at your heart. We're going to do that little curtsy squat. You're going to take your right foot, step it forward off your left mat, sink down, lift your chest up. Same thing right here. Yes, it burns. My leg burns too. My eyes are fixed. My mind is clear. 2 more. And slowly step your foot back into the lunge. Take your hands up. Exhale, touch down. Step it back. You could stay in down dog. You could flow through your vinyasa. Those are optional at this point. Do what's right for your body. Slowly walk back, walk back, walk back. Let's look forward and inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Really, really good. Sweep your arms out. Come on up to the top. And release your hands down. Okay, next sequence here. You're at the back of your mat. Let your palms face open. Now, I have a little cabinet next to me. If I needed some stability, maybe I'll put my hand on that or on a wall or on a chair. We're going to start with the left leg because you can see what I'm doing more easily. I'm going to bend the left knee, catch the left foot, and take my right hand up. So move to a wall, move to a cabinet, move to a table if you need to. Now, the first step of this pose is going to be to kick it into a back bend. I have not folded forward. Just try and open that back bend. Good, come forward. Now keep your leg lifting. And breathe. Inhale, stand yourself up. And release. Take a breath. Side 2. Go ahead and bend your right knee this time. Catch your right foot. Left hand goes up to the ceiling. Good. First stage, kick it into a back bend. Good. Again, the neutral witness within you is not judging. He's not saying you're good, you're bad if you fall, if you go deep, if you're up high. He's just watching, folding forward, kicking, opening. Inhale up. Release that down, everybody. Shake your legs out just a little bit. Next sequence, you're going to take your right foot. We're going to take a giant step forward. Big step. Left foot's going to spin flat on the ground. Now, let's start in Warrior One, just for a couple of breaths. Sink yourself down. Front knee is bent. Back foot's angled inward. You can do that. About 5. Good. Inhale, straighten your front leg, open to triangle pose. Reach forward, let your right hand slide down your shin, your ankle, to your foot. Maybe put your hand on a block. Maybe, ooh, my mat was slippery. Maybe bend your knee, put your hand on top of your knee. They call them sticky mats, but that's not always the truth. Sometimes they're slippery mats. Okay, so open it up right here. Give me about 5 breaths. Put your left hand back on your left hip. If you don't know half moon, go ahead and watch me. I'm going to bend the front knee. I'm going to slide my right hand forward. Maybe I would put it on a block. Maybe the fingertips are on the ground. Left leg is going to lift up, and left hand is going to lift up. Now, if you can't do that, stay in triangle pose. That's fine. Or put both hands on the ground and lift your left leg. That's fine. The neutral witness doesn't care if you're right out of the pages of Yoga Journal magazine. Good. Now, some of us are going to take it to the final expression of this today. You would bend your left knee into your chest. You would reach your left hand back for your left ankle, and you would kick open into the bow. So just like what you did from the standing balance a moment ago, now you're doing in your half moon position. Take one more. Place your hand down, step back, you're in downward facing dog, you're in child's pose, or you're going through the push-up cycle. Okay? Nice deep breath, and walk your hands back and back and back all the way. Look forward and open. Fold down to your legs. Let's do the finishing side, second side. Take your hands up. Release your hands down. Take a nice breath in and out. Make sure that you move back into your neutrality. Witness your body for a moment. Witness the warmth. Witness the sweat. Witness your breath pattern. Witness your mind. Witness the sounds. Right? Everything gets to be what it is. Take your left foot forward. Everything gets to be what it is. Right foot back. Bend your knee. No pushing against. Hands up. Nice deep breath. Even sometimes when the mind is just really spinning, if you could step back into the witness and say, okay, my mind even is allowed to spin. In that moment of recognizing that part of you is witnessing the spinning mind, the distance will actually begin to allow it to slow. It's powerful to become the witness. Straighten your front leg, open your hips out to the side, take your left hand down. I had a teacher who once said to me, move into the eye of the storm. Don't expect that the storm is going to stop. Don't expect that the winds are going to stop blowing. Don't need that to be. Just step back into the eye of the storm where it's calm and where you can see the winds blowing around you without losing yourself in it. One more breath, everybody. And we're going to move into our half moon, right hand back. That's the witness. The witness is in the eye of the storm. Bend your knee, slide it forward, lift up off your back leg. This is half moon. Great place for a block.
You could even put your hand on a chair, lifting that right leg. So good. Bend your knee if you're going to come into that last variation. Knee comes to the chest, catch the ankle, kick the foot back, open that baby up. Very, very nice. Now we're coming out of this one a little bit differently. I want you to reach way back with your right foot, stand yourself up, and you'll have wide legs. Okay? Interlace your hands behind your back. Now, if you have shoulder issues, put your hands on the side of your legs, and that's okay too. So we're going to come into a forward bend. I'm going to turn so I face you. We're going to lift that breastbone up, maybe bend our knees if we're tighter. Exhale, down, down, down. As Bruce Springsteen says, I'm going down, 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 down. I'm going down, down, down into the pose. Let yourself go. Going down. Now, maybe your hands are around your ankles. Maybe your hands are on the floor. Really good, right? 3 more breaths. And our hands will come down to the ground. Lift the chest. Lift that chest. Place your right hand right underneath your face. Take your left hand. We're going to go up to the ceiling and twist. This is a pretty basic standing twist. What you're looking for is your shoulders to stack. Left shoulder directly on top of the right. Top hand up to the sky, or if you can't get it there, wrap it behind your back. Roll it open. And come on down. And go to side 2. Very good. Slowly unwind. Inhale, bring yourself all the way back up. Turn, step, face the front of your mat. We are coming down to the ground like this. Inhale your hands to the ceiling. Exhale, fold over your legs. Look to the front. You can go through the full sun salutation if you want the push-up cycle. Otherwise, just step yourself back and then drop to your knees. Open your knees out to the side of your mat. Knees are wide. Bring your big toes together so that they touch. And try and sit back for a moment on your heels. Sit back on your heels. Okay? Take your hands, bring them behind your back. Now, if this bothers your knees, maybe just fold forward into child's pose. But if you can stay with me here for a moment. So my hands are back, my fingers are pointing towards my toes. We're going to take your hips, tuck the tail, lift it up. Now that's going to be a deeper quad stretch. And then if I keep it tucked and I recline my butt down, bend my elbows back, hang out there and breathe. Some of us can go all the way down onto our back. If you know how to do that, you can do it. Most of us will probably stay up a little bit. Let's take 1 or 2 more. And then from your back, come to your elbows. From your elbows, come to your hands. From your hands, come forward. Bring your legs together. And I want you to take your right leg back for just a moment. Turn your toes into the ground like that. And we'll go to the second side. Take your left leg back like that. Good. Okay. So, next thing that I want to do, you might want to have some padding for your back knee. If your knees are sensitive, put a blanket, put a towel underneath your knee, something like that. Go ahead and get yourself into a low lunge for just a moment. So walk your knee back. Let's start with our hamstring stretch. Lift your chest and pull back. Now we've done a lot of quad stretching. Now you're stretching the opposite muscle. You're stretching the back of the leg. Fold over that leg. Good. What are we doing when we practice yoga? One of the things that we're doing is allowing ourselves to neutralize the mind. We're getting into a position of intensity, witnessing it, softening, noticing reactivity, letting it go. One more. And exhale, go ahead and bend your knee. Now, here's where it's going to get a little bit funny. So get that front knee right above that front heel. Put your hands up on your knees. Again, if your knee is sensitive, you might want to pad. Do as much of this as you can. I'm going to take the back leg, start to bend the knee. Watch out for cramping in your hamstring. If you can, go ahead and reach back with your left hand. Got a little wobbly there. Reach back with your left hand, catch your foot, and then come forward. Now it's going to get really deep. Really, really good. Maybe you could get both hands back. That's what I've just done. Ooh, and with both hands back, I could pull my heel in, lowered. Take one more breath. Yes, that is some deep quadricep work. Go ahead and take your right leg back. Take your left leg forward. You know what's coming now. Begin in that lunge. Get yourself into the lunge. Lift your chest. Exhale, start to pull it back. Bow your head, hamstring stretch. Just the ability to witness where you're carrying tension and without reacting to just let it go. Your neck, your shoulders. Deepen the muscle of that leg. Let it go. Bend your knees. This is a practice for real life. Come on forward. Put your hands up on your knees. What if in the middle of a stressful situation you can go, wait, where's my body holding tension? And you scanned yourself. Reach back with your right hand and catch your right foot. And you took a breath and you softened the physical tension. Maybe you're going to take both hands back. Sink it down. Maybe you're bending the elbow and pulling in. Really, really good. Take one more breath and slowly go ahead and let that go. Back onto your hands and your knees. Do a couple rounds of cat-cow. One more time. Yes. Okay, come on down. Sit down on the floor. Stretch your legs out in front of you. So again, we're going to come into our hamstring. Now, this is one that we've done recently. Some of you know it. Some of you don't know it. I'm going to give you two options. So let me show you the full version first. This is my left leg. We'll start with the left leg. I'm going to bend the left knee, pull it back alongside me. From here, I'm going to pick my hips up, scoot my foot underneath, and sit on top of the foot. So the heel is right in the center, and my right sitting bone, my right butt cheek, is in the arch of the left foot. Nice strong acupressure, that bone right into the flesh of your arch. Okay, if you can do that, fold forward slowly over the leg. If you cannot do that, put your foot inside your thigh and take Janu Shirshasana. Okay? So either sitting on the foot or foot inside your thigh, and go. Good. As you're holding, as you're breathing, try and feel from the perspective of the witness within you. Right? It doesn't need to be more flexible. It doesn't need to be younger. It doesn't need to be, in a different body. is already at peace. It's already tapped in. Slowly bring yourself up. Stretch your leg forward. Take your right leg, bring it back. Again, I'm going to lift up. I'm pulling my foot underneath me. The heel is going to go right where the sun don't shine, and your left sitting bone is going to come into the arch of your right foot. If you're not going to do that, put the foot on the inside of the thigh and start that fold forward. Good. 3 or 4 more breaths. If the witness consciousness had a mantra, it would be I am. I am. Aware of its existence. Nothing needs to be added to it. Inhale, come on all the way out. It already is. It already is complete. Come onto your back, everybody. Onto your back. Give it a nice little squeeze. If you like rocking and rolling, be my guest. Okay. Some of us are going to rock all the way back into shoulder stand. I should say that if you love headstand, you're welcome to roll forward and do it. Otherwise, roll back into your shoulder stand. Good variation might just be to sit on your hands. Take your bent knees and stretch your feet up to the ceiling. Maybe shake them out a little bit. Move your ankles and your feet. Wiggle your toes, right? So you could hang out in a modified version there. Or you could be in full shoulder stand. Really good. Let's take a few more breaths. Are you staying in that I am witness consciousness? Good. Pull your knees into your body. Slowly roll yourself down all the way onto your back. Bend your knees, put your feet on the floor. Take just a moment right there. Feel the witness as consciousness itself, life force itself. Good. The spirit looking through the machine. Take your hips, lift them up. Interlace your hands, squeeze them together. So we got our nice bridge pose. We're up high, lifting those hips, using my glutes, using my legs, using the muscles of my back to increase the back bend as much as I can. We're going to hold it for 5 or 6 breaths. If anyone wants to transition up into wheel, go into your full big back bend, please. One more. And exhale. Everybody, wherever you are, slowly come on down. Take your right ankle, cross it onto your left knee. Hug that left knee in. I'm going to thread my right hand through the hole, left hand around the outside. Pull everything in. Relax the head back. Now just relax in it for a moment. Relax back into the pure stream of consciousness that flows through you, the stream of awareness. The pure spirit animating the machine. Fall back into it. Good. Come on back. Take your left ankle, cross it over your knee, hug it in. Good. So each and every one of us is endowed with a mind, and the mind is just a unique lens. It's a unique perspective. Just like my eyeglass prescription would be different than your eyeglass prescription. Each and every mind is a unique lens through which the pure spirit, the pure consciousness is flowing. What we're practicing in yoga is stepping back from the distortions of that individual, unique perspective into the pure flow of consciousness, the pure flow of spirit, the pure flow of life force energy, however you want to call it. It's really, really good. Put your feet on the ground. Choose the twist that you would like to finish class with. Maybe we'll keep it simple. If you want to join me, I'm going to stretch my left leg straight, pull my right knee in, and drop my right knee down to the left side. If you want to do some twisted legs or windshield wiper twist or whatever you like, you're more than welcome to do it. I'm keeping it simple. Let's go to side two. So I'm going to hug my left knee in, drop it down to the right side. Let the left shoulder and left arm reach back. Don't worry if you're not completely flat on the ground. Your knee may be up, your shoulder may be up, one or the other, both. Please always remember that the postures are a means to the end, which is the state of yoga, the mental, the inner state of yoga, the state of being. The postures are not the end in and of themselves. Come on back through the center. They're just a tool that gets you there. So I want you to come down onto your back.
Stretch your legs away. Stay with me here for the next couple minutes. Take your palms, turn them to face up. Let your breath just adjust and become neutral. Soften your throat, soften your mouth, soften your tongue. And perhaps as your breath is flowing in and out of your body, you may simply repeat the affirmation, the mantra, I am. When your breath comes in, it's I. When it moves out, it's am. Not making it happen, just allowing the repetition of those words, feeling the pure existence, feeling the pure consciousness, feeling the pure life force, feeling the witness, feeling the spirit inside the machine. Hmm. All right, before you fully wake yourself up, just check in. Can you feel that vibration? Can you feel that energy that animates you? Can you feel the life force being conducted through the physical body? Can you feel that the lens of the mind has been wiped clear? And so it's easy to feel this essential life force energy, but it's always there. It's always vibrating at this level. It's always peaceful, witnessing it all. The practice of yoga is to clean the lens, to clear the perspective so that we can feel this ultimate truth. Let's wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes. Ah, good. Hug your knees into your body and rock back and forth. Maybe come on up to sitting. Hands together at your heart. And let's close with an Om. Take a nice deep breath in. Very good. Rub your hands together. Make them warm. Take them down over your head. And namaste. Thanks for practicing with me today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up.